My name is Barbara Castillo, and I am applying for the Aramark Dietetic Internship. I am currently a master's student at Texas Tech University, and I'm getting my master's in nutrition science and dietetics. One time that I took initiative at my front desk position at QC Kinetics was this year. We've kind of been having a slow year, so we haven't had as many new patients start treatment. So I took it upon myself to reach out to over 200 consulted patients who had not started treatment to see if they would like to start treatment. And it took me about 2 weeks to do all of this, but I think it was a valuable experience, and my boss was very pleased and happy that I did this because we actually had some patients start treatment. So what this shows me is if you take a little bit more extra effort, it can go a long way. I'm constantly building a rapport with every person that comes through the door at QC Kinetics. As the front desk, I am the first face that they see, and it is on me to make them feel comfortable, so I take it upon myself to make friendly conversation. There was this one time this patient called, and they had some questions about their new patient consultation, and I thought I answered the questions as normal. Until after her consultation, she told my boss that, hey, that front desk girl, she had the ability to make me feel like I was her best friend. And I think that is a unique trait that I have that I can bring to Aramark. Some of the characteristics of the Aramark Dietetic Internship that are appealing to me is obviously I will have already received my master's when I go into my dietetic internship, as well as the opportunity to be placed at any site really across the nation. Additionally, I believe Aramark has similar values to me. I was raised in El Paso, Texas, a bicultural town, and I'm a proud Latina. But I have seen how in underserved, marginalized communities, there is an increased prevalence of chronic conditions. And additionally, as a research assistant in Lubbock, I have seen how it is also prevalent in rural areas. And I have seen how preventable conditions can become community emergencies. And I hope one day to make a difference as a community dietitian, hopefully because I got my dietetic internship at Aramark. One professional strength that I believe I have is the ability to comprehend and understand scientific literature. I'm currently in the process of writing my manuscript for the research that I have conducted. So of course, for my introduction and the discussion portion of my manuscript, I had to read hundreds of research articles. So now I feel like I have the ability to discern between a good piece of research literature and a not so good piece of research literature. So I am able to critically analyze scientific literature, and I believe this will be applicable as a clinical dietitian. I understand a dietetic internship is expensive. However, I have maintained 2 jobs ever since about my sophomore year of college, and now I'm in a position where I am able to save. Additionally, I didn't need to take out federal loans until graduate school. As well, if I were to be placed, for example, the San Antonio site, I would be able to live with family, so that would alleviate some of the housing expenses. Additionally, my family will support me during my dietetic internship. So I plan to complete my master's by August 2026, so that will fall in line with the fall application cycle. Thank you so much for viewing this video, and I hope you take my application into deep consideration. Thank you.